Hello traders, welcome back to this video. So it is a Sunday and we always do analysis on Sundays and also Wednesdays. So today I want us to talk about some few pairs. I have some few pairs that I'm going to analyze so that you can have a clear bias of how to trade this week. So before that, I want to go through this trade, the trade setup that I got before the NFP, and I acquired some good profits from this trade. So this is all about my strategy, and this is how I trade. So in this case here we have this order block. The order block was marked from the 15 minutes time frame. I'm going to show you. And as I always say that uh, we must look for a sweep of liquidity. In this case, this is our sweep of liquidity. We have this sweep of liquidity on this side, and the market. After the market swept that liquidity, we have the break of structure to the upside. So this is the valid break of structure, and we have this three candle pullback. You can see there is a pullback here, and this pullback did not sweep any liquidity. So it means that this break of structure, the sweep of this liquidity up here is not a valid break of structure to the upside. And that in that case, so that is why I marked this point of interest, expecting the market to come into this strong low before having a trade to the upside. So you can see immediately the price tapped into the 15 minutes time frame order block. This is the 15 minutes time frame, and this is the order block that was marked from the 15 minutes time frame. So you can see clearly how the market reacted immediately after touching that area. And the NFP found me in this trade to the upside. So I had two positions. One was closed at this high, and then the other one was left to play out during the NFP. And you can see how perfect, or let's say maybe how this trade was very good, and it is very clear. So this is how I trade, and it is similar to the other example that I showed you in the last video, and I think you can learn something from it. The setup is very clear. We have the inducements just above the area, the order block, and that is where the market will be taking out the liquidities before moving to the upside. So I think you have learned something. So let's jump into the analysis. So let me start with this GBPUSD so that I cannot change the charts. Let's start from there. So from the 4-hour time frame, currently what I see from the 4-hour time frame, when we had this move to the downside, there was no inducement being formed inside here, and therefore I knew this high can be taken out as the liquidity, and that is what the market has done exactly. You can see the market came up to sweep this high's liquidity because there was no any inducement being formed in between here. And if we have a candle close to the upside, we will have our shift in market structure to the upside. So, but in this case, for now, we wait and see how the market will be reacting. So, from the daily time frame, I see an order block inside here. Let me delete this. Let me delete the sorry. Let me delete the drawings so that we can have a clear chart. Okay. So in this case here, I have there is an order block, a daily order block, and I expect the market to retest this order block before we have any reaction and any judgment of how the market will be behaving. So going back to the 4-hour time frame, the order block that I've marked from the daily time frame is here, and let me try to adjust it so that it can be very clear. So that is the order block from the daily time frame. And on this order block, we have some let's say maybe it is like a support level or a resistance level. And I told you guys in the last video I will be expecting the market to react from this breakup block, but we did not have a confirmation from this order block to take ourselves to the downside. Instead the market try to consolidate in this area, and then later on we have a break to the upside. And I expect the market to be to come down and retest this area before we have to look for more buys to the upside. But we will wait for a good change of character before we take any trade, or we look for a good confirmation before we take any trade to the upside. So, and I think it is very clear. So let me delete this. So in that case, when coming into the 1 hour time frame, I don't know if we can get a good order block that we can be looking for trades from. So in this case, we'll also let me try to refine it, but I think the market must touch this the daily order block before any reaction. So I will not be drawing this order block. We have this a 1 hour order block, but I don't expect the market to be reacting from there. But we will see what happens. If the market will react from this order block, that means we should have a good confirmation before we take any trade to the upside. So, and I think it is very clear. So we will just wait and see what GBPUSD will be doing for us. So that is it. I don't have any clear information on GBPUSD. So we will go to another pair that can be at least more clear than that. So I have Euro USD. I have Euro USD. On the Euro USD, we have the market consolidating. Currently, we have a very good consolidation at this area, and that comes that shows me that there is a strong support level that is here. If I take my level, you can see that there is a support level at this point. Let me try to adjust that so that you can see clearly that the market is struggling to break this area. And you can see how it is trying to come back down into this area, but we have reactions to the upside. And currently, the market, let me delete the support level because that is just a confluence to add into my bias. So in this case, the market is trying to react from this order block. You can see this clear order block, and the market is reacting from that. But I surely expect the market to be clearing this high because there was no any liquidity or a very good inducement to be taken out before the market goes down. So I expect this high to be taken out also, or this one, but we will react with how the market reacts. And my expectations is that if we have a pullback into this area, and if we have if we have the pullback, it means the market has swept this highs liquidity, and that means the market has to take another liquidity down here before having the momentum to the upside. And that liquidity for me is this one. So that is why I've marked this order block that is down here, because I expect the market to take out this liquidity because because the market has swept this highs liquidity. I expect another liquidity to be taken out before the market goes to the upside. So in short, the market will be distributing the liquidity taken up here to this low and take out another liquidity before it reacts from this order block. We have a very good order block with this kind of liquidity. And remember, this order block has swept liquidity on this side. So to make it more good and an A plus setup, if we have the market opening and we have a candle close to the upside and have a valid break of structure, it will be more good and a very good confluence. So, but we wait and see what the market will be doing for us. So, for me, I expect from Euro USD, I expect buying opportunities from this low to this high as my take profit. So we will see what the week will be having for us, and then I will be updating you guys on Wednesday when the market opens, and also when we have a good reaction. So That is it for Euro USD, a very simple analysis. We wait and see what the market has for us. So let me go to BTC USD and then I'll finish with gold. So on BTC USD, we had our analysis and I said that the market can be reacting from this area. This area here was acting as our resistance level and also our support level. That is why I said that if we find a good confirmation from this area, we will be looking for sales to the downside. And currently, the price is having a corrective move to the upside before the impulsive move to the downside. And currently, let me delete this. Currently, I have a very good reaction from the order block up here. And I told you guys the market can react from this order block. And the market did that the exact analysis that I told you guys. You can see the market tapped into the order block and we had this reaction. And later on, the market came back up to mitigate the extreme order block that was left behind. And you can see the reaction from that order block. So as for me, I expect a pullback to this high, or the market must mitigate this order block before I have another reaction to the downside. So on BTC USD, for me, I expect some sales. So I'll be expecting the market to pull back into this area, and then I will try to look for my confirmation before I take any trade from this area. So in short, from the 4 hour order, from the 4 hour time frame, we have that order block, and I will be expecting the market to react when it touches the order block up here. So I'll be looking for sales from this area to the downside. So in short, from the 1 hour time frame, it is like, let's say maybe for those who use the double tops and the double bottoms, you can see that the market is trying to form a double top, and if we have a retest to this area, we'll be looking for a good confirmation so that we can take our sales from up there. So what I expect from BTC USD, I expect some selling opportunities from there to the downside. So I think it is very clear, and I told you guys we will be having a reaction from that level, and that is it for BTC USD. So let's go to gold so that I can also explain something on gold. And currently on gold, we have a very good bullish bias. Uh, and you can see very clearly how gold is pumping to the upside. So in this current move on the daily time frame, I have this order block that has been left behind, and I expect gold before moving to the upside this week. I expect it to mitigate at least this order block before we look for more buys to the upside. So if I have this as my order block that I expect the market to mitigate before going up, I will be expecting to see, let's say maybe from the 4 hour time frame, I will be looking to have an order block that the market can be respecting. So in this case, we have the daily order block, and in this case, we have this 4 hour order block that is being left behind at this point. And I will try to look for a reaction from this area. But remember that if we have a break of structure, one or two internal structures will be taken out before any movement or any momentum to the upside. And in this case, when we go to the 15 minutes time frame, we have this pullback, and I think I will be expecting this low to be taken out, but we will see how the market will be reacting. But for us to have the bias, the market will have to tap into this order block, the daily order block. Remember, this line and this line represents the daily order block. So I'll be expecting gold to tap into this area before we look for any opportunity to the upside. So we will see what happens. And clearly here we have the break of structure to the upside. and clearly gold is bullish, and we are supposed to be looking for buying opportunities. So I think that is very clear. So for gold, let us wait for a good reaction from this area or a good confirmation so that we can be looking for a bullish bias this week on gold. So thank you guys for being here. Kindly don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment if you like this video, and turn on the notification bell so that if I upload any video or any update, you'll be here to watch the video.